Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series where we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 79th episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as well as the 19th episode of Season 2 titled 2 for 1. We begin at the youth center where Kimberly comes in toting an ugly ass clear purse and she does a twirl for Trini. Turns out she's going out on a date with Tommy, and Kimberly is taking this purse out on the date because it's from the first date that her mom took on with her dad. Let's all just take a second to remember that her parents are now divorced, so not exactly sold that this is like a good omen by any means. Trini has also brought her lipstick called Siren Song Red. Kimberly is looking to go to the Bone Zone tonight. Richie comes over to remind us that he's still a piece of cardboard, and he leers at Trini before asking if she wants to study with him later. She agrees and he bumps into people before leaving, although it's kind of nice he's even there. Now Bulk and Skull have arrived with a giant contraption that's a modified metal detector that will lead them to the Power Rangers. It leads them straight off camera down a hallway when Jason and Tommy come in. And Tommy is late for his date because of course. He's gonna go home and change real quick. Zed is watching this and he says that teenage love is gross, so he needs an extra monster for the extra ranger. What? Whatever. It's time for Tommy and Kim on a date montage. And Bulk and Skull are there with their device, which is almost as useless as their B-plot. Now Zed wants to make Kim's purse into a monster, and he makes something from the inside of the purse into another monster. Huddies arrive, and Kim and Tommy fight off the clay creatures, and it once again shows off that Amy Jo Johnson is amazing at everything she does. Also, Jason David Frank is a damn good martial artist. A putty grabs her gross purse, removing the lipstick from it, and leaves it on the ground, which Zed turns into monsters. First up is Pursehead, who now has a kanji symbol on him as well as looks absolutely nothing like the purse from before. Tommy and Kim morph and Pursehead freezes them with a compact mirror. Zed then makes the lip syncer from the tube of lipstick, which is also the wrong shade. Jason, Trini, Billy, and Zach are alerted by Zordon and they meet up at the command center, who explains what happened to the others. They figure out that the weapons that Pursehead has is from the inside of the purse, but now Lip Syncer has arrived. Zach has to go help Tommy and Kimberly while Jason takes on Lip Syncer, and Billy and Trini will help Alpha somehow? Whatever. Jason and Zach morph. And Zach gets frozen almost immediately. Billy and Trini are struggling because they're already in overload. Ruh-roh. It's okay, Jason is fighting the lip syncer and he just throws his power sword and off screen it slices her face, I guess. Zed gets pissed about this and he just makes lip syncer grow because screw it. Jason calls out the Red Dragon Thunderzord, forming its warrior mode. They fight a bit before Billy and Trini are just seen watching this on the viewing globe. So is Pursehead just inappropriately touching the others now? Or what's going on? Oh, and Bulk and Skull are getting a strong reading on something and they walk into water. Billy and Trini have completed their device and they rush to the Pursehead battle. And Billy unfreezes the others while Trini distracts the monster. Then Zordon calls Tommy and is like, Jason needs you guys, so Tommy can probably handle this monster alone, I guess. So everyone except for Tommy leaves. Then the monster pulls out novelty-sized floss to tangle up the White Ranger. Damn, Tommy. Doesn't matter if you're green or white. You still suck. Luckily, Saba comes to life, firing at Pursehead, freeing Tommy. Tommy then does a spinning kick that sends Pursehead sliding on the ground before it just turns back into the purse. No explosion. Nothing. The other Rangers show up to help Jason, calling out the Thunderzords, and suddenly, the Unicorn Thunderzord can control gravity. The individual Zords attack Lip Syncer before they form a chariot mode, which the Red Dragon Zord climbs aboard. It then jumps off, killing Lip Syncer. What a waste of my time. At the beach, the 6 Ranger teens are hanging out, and Kim is so happy to have the purse back. I mean, screw your lipstick, I guess, Trini. In the water, Bulk and Skull come walking out with their device covered in seaweed, blowing past the teens, and they're led to a group of kids who say they'll play the Power Rangers with them. End of episode. Okay, so this episode isn't the most horrendous thing they've ever produced by any means, but it was really boring, which I think is almost a bigger sin when you're looking at children's television. I understand it's no small feat to combine 2 Japanese footage episodes into one, where you're also trying to have suits who aren't even in the Japanese footage fight them though, so I guess I can give it a pass. It's pretty middle of the road, and honestly, it's kind of how I feel season 2 is in general. Will it get any better next episode? Find out next time, but until then, may the power protect you.